Welcome race fans to the last race in the second round of the chase. The contender round is coming to an end, and if a driver wants to advance, they'll have to do it restrictor plate style, as NASCAR makes its second and final stop at Talladega Superspeedway. This race has always been called a wild card in the championship run, because the term anything can happen usually means that here in spades. It's all a matter of who is dealt the right hand at the right time. It's the Alabama 500 here at Talladega, and you're watching the NASCAR playoffs on McBlam Racing. And the pace car is going to make that sharp left turn down pit road as we lead them to the line alongside chase contender Clint Boyer. Coming through the tri-oval, time to settle the second round of the chase for the Sprint Cup. Green flag is in the air.
Hey, buddy. Almost at the green.
These guys wasted no time going 3 and 4 wide behind us. We get out to an early lead, but we didn't want to get out that far. Here comes Ty Dillon. He's going to look to the inside.
Car tucked in behind you.
Came down the cover to the bottom of the racetrack. Ty Dillon looks high, pushed by Chase Elliott. Brad Kozlowski in fourth. We're going to lead the bottom lane. Here comes Kozlowski.
Watch him here. He's coming up fast.
Kozlowski moves to the high side.
Good job. Really good.
We stay down to the bottom. They're going to get the run on the top, but the inside line is moving. We get a pretty decent run into the turn. But here comes the Pied Piper, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. looks up to the top of the track. We're going to park the bus a little bit here. Not give him too much room. He's not going to go for that spot too early on. Here comes Jimmy Johnson, his Hendrick Motorsports teammate. And we're just going to play the lanes here. We know we have a fast car. We know we have a car that can win.
Car right behind you.
We've already punched our ticket into the next round with our win at Kansas. We're just going to be calm and collective.
Clear high.
We pulled a little bit of a gap. Jimmy Johnson went high, but had no help up there. Here comes Casey Mears. Mears up to our back bumper.
He's still on you.
He's going to help us go through the turn here. No problem. Got some back marker cars who usually don't run up front, but they're up here. Casey Mears, Michael McDowell. Is the field starting to spread out a little bit here? I'm not really a fan of this.
Car one back.
Here comes Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell with a run on the high side. He's got no help. No help. No one to get him there. Here comes Kurt Busch.
Car two back.
You come down to the bottom of the track. The inside line's moving. That's where we're going. Here comes Busch. Busch looks to the high side. We look to park the bus just a little bit, but he's going to take advantage. We're going to give him the room up top. Oh, but Matt Kenseth didn't go with him. Kenseth looked to the center, thought better of it, came down to the bottom of the track behind us. Kurt Busch is on the outside now. Here comes Kenseth. Kenseth gets us a little tap that gets us a little bit loose.
On your bumper.
Broke his momentum just a little bit, but he's got the momentum on the high side. Here he comes, looking. We're going to come up to cover. I said here, I'm not going all the way to the top. I don't want to do that because I don't want to give them the advantage to drop down to the bottom.
Still with you.
So I'm kind of just trying to park the bus to keep them pinned up there. Now, I couldn't block that run. There was nothing I could do about that one. I think this is Austin Dillon behind us now, which I'm totally fine with.
Far outside you.
That's my buddy Austin. Oh, Matt Kenseth got suckered out. He got shuffled out. He's not stuck in the sucker hole, but he definitely got
Watch
shuffled
your
out
rear.
there. Here comes the 3 of
He's
Austin
coming on the
Dillon. I
outside.
can't block that. He's
Stay
going to get
down.
the run on the high side.
Got one working the top.
He gets left hanging.
Lights all clear, bud.
Here comes Jamie McMurray.
Car one
McMurray
back.
looks to the outside. Larson behind him. Oh, and McMurray gets shuffled
Go
out.
behind you.
These guys are playing. These guys are doing like a little line dance here because they're shuffling
line with
everyone
you.
out. Yeah, you see where I am? I'm kind of like parking the bus there, not giving them too much room. Now, I know that there have been times
Park
where
your
they've
door.
taken advantage
Up
of
top at your
that,
door.
but they've been a
Clear right.
little bit better so far. So, hopefully we won't
approaching
have an
low.
incident where we accidentally chop them off there, or they take advantage of where there's really no room.
Okay, behind you.
Oh, here comes Larson.
Car right
Larson
behind
looked
you.
to slice and dice. Couldn't quite do
have
anything.
fun
We
out
stayed
there.
in front of him. And see, that's why I wanted to, that right there, that's why I wanted to kind of like park the bus, not really come
Car
all the
approaching
way
your
up to
rear.
cover him. Just kind of like, not really coming all the way up to block, rather. You see where I am? I'm going to kind of
Got one
stay like
behind
right
you.
here. That way if he tries to dice low, I can block him.
Car 3
You
back.
see, he tried to look low, and I
Car
was
one
able to
back.
come down and cover that.
Still with you.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, I don't want to come all the way down to the bottom, but just give him just so he doesn't have enough room. Ooh, I got a little bit loose there. Oh, Larson's got the run, but he's got no help up top. He gets shuffled out. Here comes Menard. And the field is spread out. Now, I shortened the
And clear.
race so this wouldn't happen because this always happens after pit stops.
Okay,
I shortened
behind
the
you.
race so we would have
your mirrors
good
coming up
pack
fast.
racing. These guys are making me really loose on the bottom here. Yeah, they're making me really loose as they're on
Car
my
tucked in
bumper.
behind you.
Got a bit of a Kyle Busch car from 2012 going on here. It's like they can't really get close to me and it just gets me loose. Yeah, see, it just,
On your bumper.
as they're on my bumper, it's just like the air is just moving my rear end all over the place. I can't really do anything. I'm managing to
tucked
keep
in
them
behind
behind me for right now. But if they get a run, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about that.
We
I
can
think
do
they're
this
just going to
all day.
they're just going to blow past me. It's just us three. It's myself, Paul Menard,
On your
David
bumper.
Gilliland. Oh boy. Yep, we're just
Car
yeah, see, it
inside
just
your
pushed
door.
us up the track.
Okay,
Oh, we got
let's go get it.
sideways. Menard saves it, we save it. And we keep
Driver
it
in
going.
first, 2 seconds ahead.
I don't know how much that's going to hurt us. But that's going to allow the pack to catch up
3
to
back,
us.
coming low.
And I'm not
Car
sure that
inside,
we have
trying to get to your
anything
corner.
to keep these
Looks
guys
like he's gonna
behind
tuck in a
us.
draft behind you.
We may be
Looking
able to help
outside.
Larson down here.
Car up high.
May be able to help us get up to speed a little bit. Now they're going to go side by side, and that's going to help us out quite a bit. Don't want to get too low there. All right, we got no help. We need some help if we're going to get up there. So,
And to go.
all right, here we go. We got into the
First is
draft
leading
of
by 3 seconds.
Kurt Busch. Ooh boy. Okay,
He's right on you.
kind of blew right past Jamie McMurray. They're checking up a
Car in
lot.
line with you.
I'm noticing that. Here comes Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart, also a chase contender. We're going to try to work our way around Kurt Busch, Stewart Haas Racing
Car
teammate.
outside,
We've got
got
no
your door.
help.
Come on, you got him.
Yes, we do. Here we comes
Car
Tony
outside,
Stewart.
yeah.
Tony Stewart is going to follow us.
High side's clear.
He's not going to go with his teammate. We're going to go to the high side here to try to get around David
Looking
Gilliland, who is a sitting duck. He was
Yeah.
nothing but a sitting duck there. There was
Inside's clear.
nothing anyone could do. Oh, but he pulls up to block Tony Stewart. Stewart's going to have none of that. He's going to dive down to the inside of Gilliland. And Gilliland
Car 3
somehow
back.
managed to stay in
9
front
to
of him.
go.
Gilliland's got a pretty strong race car. So even though Gilliland didn't have any help, he was
He's
able
charging.
to... Oh boy, he's right on my bumper. Yeah, even though Gilliland didn't have any help, he was able to use that horsepower to work his way around.
Car outside.
He tried to block, couldn't quite get there. Here comes Gilliland on the outside. We've got no help. No
Still
help on
high.
the outside. We're trying to side draft David
good
Gilliland.
low.
Here comes Austin Dillon.
Car right behind you.
What I think is Austin
Clear
Dillon.
right side.
They're running the same scheme. Yeah, that's Austin Dillon behind us. The 3, the 4, and the 8, and the 2, all up here towards the front. Laps are winding down.
8 to go.
Here comes Brad Keselowski. The
One
2,
outside.
looking to the outside.
Got a car
No
behind.
help. Here
Clear
comes
up high.
Carl Edwards. Edwards
Watch your rear.
in second, followed by
Car in
McMurray
line with you.
and Kyle Larson. All on the line. See, now we're coming up to block.
On your bumper.
Edwards is going to look low. He's going to look high. That's going to break his momentum, so I'm not going to move. We're going down into turns. That means he's going to fall in behind us. No, he does not. He goes to the high side. No help up there. Here comes Jamie McMurray, moves into second.
He's still on you.
McMurray looking high. They're going to have to come down again, so I'm not really worried about that. He looks low. There was
Right
no room
behind
down
you.
there to go
Car
anywhere.
right behind you. 7 to go.
7 laps to go. Laps are winding down quickly. McMurray gets stuck on the high side. He's shuffled out. Here comes Kyle Larson. Larson looking to the inside. Oh, but he got shuffled out. No help. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Harvick, a contender. Harvick looking to punch his ticket into the next round. Pushed by teammate and car owner Tony Stewart. Here they come. We're too far out. This is a problem. We're too far out. Oh, but they broke the draft on each other. Here comes Tony Stewart to the inside of his teammate. Oh, but Stewart didn't have the horsepower to pass him. 6 laps to go. Boy, we're kind of we're at almost a 3-car breakaway. See, when they're going to get speed on us, we're not going to have anything for
Watch
them.
your rear.
Maybe. Yeah, we just didn't have enough to
Outside.
block them. Here goes Harvick to the lead.
Still up high. Awesome pass,
We're going to
buddy.
side draft him.
Okay, make it count.
We tried the side
Stay
draft.
down.
That did help a little bit, but
Got one more
Tony
to the
is
top.
not leaving his teammate. Oh boy, got a little low there. There goes Tony Stewart. Now
Lights
Tony
all
Stewart
clear,
makes the
bud.
move on Kevin Harvick. Now who do we go with? Do we go with Harvick? Do we go with Stewart?
5 to go.
5 laps to go. Tony Stewart dicing to the inside, blocked by Kevin Harvick. Now the two work together as they come off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Stewart looking to the inside once again. We get the draft off Tony Stewart. They're side by side. Stewart now goes to the lead. Side drafting
Keep a
Kevin
good pace.
Harvick.
You're doing good.
We go into
Way up
second.
top. Hold right there, buddy, if you want to draft.
Sticking with Tony Stewart. I want to try to get up to Tony Stewart because I don't want to lose. I don't want to be out too far out front because I'm sure the pack is going to catch us, but I don't want them to like blow past us. Oh boy. Laps are winding down as we are in second to Tony Stewart. Stewart looking to punch his ticket into the next round. Currently leading this race, but we're getting a big run. Get a little bit of a pocket of air there. We back off going into the corner. Here come the rest of the pack.
Closing on the bottom.
Brad Keselowski.
Car approaching
Here
your
comes
rear.
the 2. Okay, we're going to go to the inside of Tony Stewart.
Car up top.
Inside Tony Stewart for the lead. Here comes Carl Edwards. Toyota pushing us up to the
Clear on
front.
outside.
We're now back to the lead. Carl Edwards currently holding the fastest
On your
lap of the
rear.
race. He's the fastest car out here right now. And we got a lapped car out here. Got a lapped car. Ooh, Edwards just making us really loose. All over
Car
our back
outside. Back your
bumper.
door.
He goes up to the front.
One
Look
up
at
top.
Larson.
Keep Keep it
Larson
low. Keep it low.
diving through the
wide,
middle.
too high.
Big run by
doing
Kyle
it today.
Larson. We're side drafting with him. Here comes Tony Stewart
Right's
behind
clear.
us. We're going to work to the inside of Jeb Burton. Jeb Burton's going to hold these
Be
guys
right on
up.
ya.
Here comes Stewart pushing us to the
Right
front.
on the high side.
Stewart repays the favor.
Got one behind you.
Into the tri-oval. Tony Stewart behind us. We're in the lead. Kyle Larson in
Two to
third.
go.
David Gilliland in fourth. 2 laps to go. Oh, we got lap traffic to contend with. We've got
Watch
nowhere
your
to
mirrors,
go.
going
We
up
got to
fast.
slow down. We got to slow down. We got these lap cars to contend with.
Stay low.
And Stewart is going to force his way in the
wide,
middle.
too
We've
high.
got no help. Stewart being pushed by the lapped car of Jeb Burton. We try to side
Back to
draft Jeb
outside.
Burton and break that graph.
At your door up
Here
top.
comes Kyle Larson. Larson darts to the inside. We're
Keep it
3
right there,
wide.
buddy.
We're being pushed by
3
Ricky
wide,
Stenhouse.
3
Or
wide,
sorry,
you're in the
Trevor
middle.
Bain. Bain in the
There
center,
you go.
pushing us.
Keep rolling.
We are 3 wide for the lead into the tri-oval.
Go up high.
We take the lead
Put it on the left.
on the last lap.
Make it count now. Here we go. One more time. Clear high.
Final lap of the final
Car
race
pushing
of
your
the
rear.
second round of the chase. Here comes Kyle Larson. Larson down on the bottom of the track with us. The lapped car of Clint Boyer is ahead. We make a move to his inside.
Car tucked in behind
Oh,
you.
but he's being pushed by David
One
Gilliland.
outside.
Larson makes a bold move to the outside. That's going to give him the momentum he
Alright.
needs. We're down on the bottom of the racetrack. Seeing if Gilliland is going to come down with us. He is not. We're going to try to
Looking
come up to
high.
cover. Oh, but we
Car
can't.
outside. At your
Larson
door.
gets the run off on the high side.
Outside.
He leads the race. Into the tri-oval we come. Side by side.
bottom.
This is the race to the finish.
Way to get it done, man.
Kyle Larson scores his first victory in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series.
In the top 5, a lot of points. Great work, champ.
All right, guys, so here are the point standings as of right now. Going into the round of 8, we are in the points lead. Kyle Busch is in second. Clint Boyer is in third. Martin Truex Jr. is fourth. Fifth is Brad Keselowski. Sixth is Kevin Harvick. Seventh is Denny Hamlin. And rounding out the top 8 is Tony Stewart. He made it in. He made it in. He made a valiant effort today. I will give him that. I truly, truly give him that. Eliminated is Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, Greg Biffle, and was someone else eliminated? Because Jalen Hart Jr. was already eliminated. So it was Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, Greg Biffle. Who else was in there? I think, was Jimmy Johnson in there? I think Jimmy Johnson might have been in there. I think he was. But yeah, these are your top 8. These are the top 8 going into the next round of the chase. So yeah, guys, I do apologize for not being able to give you the race rundown, the race results. I guess the system just glitched out again on me, and I just couldn't recover it. So, but hey, it's all I could do. It's just one of those things. Like you have these issues every now and again. They pop up, and you hope that you can fix them. But for the most part, they've been fixed. I just had that one little glitch issue, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to try reinstalling the Elgato game capture software and see if that does anything. Maybe there's just something, glitchy with it. So I'm going to try to do that after I get off of here. But we made it to the next round. We almost won. That was a good battle with Kyle Larson at the end. I saw him up top, but I was like, no, I got the momentum down low. And then by the time I saw him getting the run, I couldn't block him. So I was just hoping that Tony Stewart would get to me before then, and he did, and he was pushing with all he had. But yeah, it was a close finish. It was a real close finish. I wish I could have showed you guys the margin of victory, but it was close. But so yeah, good race, good finish rather. The race, it didn't. No, I shortened the race so I could give you guys good pack racing. However, it seems that I guess the the pack just spread out for whatever reason, and I don't know why that is. I mean, there was a few of us running up front for a while, and then all of a sudden it was like 5 of us, and I'm like, okay, so yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, but I've obviously seen in the future NASCAR Heat 2 and probably for future games that pack racing will be a lot better, and it's a lot more difficult. Not that this isn't difficult, this is stressful. This is stressful. I think like there's a difference between difficulty and stressfulness, but this is just stressful. But I hope you guys enjoyed the race. I hope you guys enjoyed the finish. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day. And if you enjoy these races, I try to do them every weekend following the NASCAR season. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in round 3.